Well, Mikey, happy days.
Very happy, Alec. Very happy. The goal was to get through to the second round of the FA Cup, and we've done it. So, an exciting game as well. End-to-end stuff. Great finish from Adam to finish it off, just to settle the nerves for the last few minutes. So, yeah, absolutely delighted, mate.
Let's ask the last question first then. You're going to be in front of television tomorrow afternoon?
I think I'll be watching the draw, yeah, as it goes off. Probably be jumping up and down on my sofa like I was last week, saying, no, we don't want them. Oh, yeah, that'll be all right. So, yeah, it'll be another exciting draw tomorrow. Really looking forward to it. It's just great to be in the hat, and we'll see what tomorrow brings.
And if you were pulling the balls out of the hat, what would you pull out for Salisbury?
It's difficult to say, isn't it? I think obviously I've said all along one of the Sheffield clubs away would be excellent. You've still got some big teams in there like Charlton as well. So yeah, you'd like maybe one of them away or at home, and perhaps if we could get a televised game, then that would be fantastic for the club in terms of finances, and that would be a big thing for the boys as well to be live on TV. So that would be nice. Or do you say, well, let's have a home team, as a non-league team at home that we could possibly sneak through and get into that promised land of the third round, and I think if we did manage to get through this round, then that would be the furthest the club's been in the club's history, which again, that would be a massive thing for myself and Darryl to be management at that time. We've had some really good times over the last 18 months since we took over with the trophy run and obviously the playoff final, and now this. So yeah, it's really exciting times.
Put you on the spot just a little bit. I haven't seen the results today in the Cup. I don't know whether you have, but if there are any minnows, comparative minnows left, you'd want one of those at home, wouldn't you?
The only result that I'm aware of is Tottenham's result, which they won 8-1. Got a few mates down there, know their management team quite well, so that would be an interesting one. Probably maybe not want to play them on the back of an 8-1 victory, to be honest. They're flying at the moment, but yeah, it'd be nice to get a winnable game at home, of course, but we shall see. We can't affect the draw, so we'll just have to take what we get.
Of course, in some ways it'd be a reward for the people who came today as well, and the normal regular supporters as well. There was a difference. Wonderful, wasn't it? The support
today was fantastic. It was great to have a real bouncing atmosphere up at the Raymac here from the first whistle. So massive thank you to everyone that came out and supported the boys today, because it does make a huge difference. And we are a club of a size in this area that we should be getting 1,000 plus for the gate, I think, week in, week out. And hopefully if the people that enjoyed it, that maybe don't come every week, did enjoy it today, then we can get them back through the turnstiles for the league. And obviously that just helps build the club forward in terms of finances and keeps it going, which is fantastic.
And of course, people would be wise to come next week to the Farnborough game, because the voucher scheme is in place. If they collect 3 vouchers, we get a good draw. They get some kind of preference. They don't quite know what it is, but that's the plan, isn't it? Well,
definitely. I mean, if we draw a top team at home, then this place will be full without a shadow of a doubt. So I would definitely recommend anyone that wants to get involved in that second round here, then come to Farnborough. It'll be a good game, and we'll hopefully entertain them there, and then hopefully have a full house if we are at home in the second round.
Let's just move away from the Cup now, because on Tuesday, a very difficult game at Welling. They are going very well this season, aren't they? And I think, am I right in saying Chris Giles came off with a hamstring?
Yeah, Gilesy did his hamstring 5 minutes before half time, in fact, and being the type of person and the type of player he is, and he's our captain, he took some painkillers, had a rub, and said no, I'm going to stay on, I'm going to go out there, and he managed 15 minutes of the second half or so, and before he did break down, but just epitomises the sort of the attitude of our players, and that's our captain out there putting his body on the line, same as Luke Ruddock did today. Luke was not 100% fit today, but he said, listen Mikey, listen Gaffer, I'll put my body on the line and I'll go out there and do my best. So I think Tuesday may be too soon for both of them, so we'll have to regroup. We'll get the boys back in Monday, obviously enjoy today's result, and then look forward to Tuesday, and hopefully we can take some of the confidence from today's victory into Tuesday and go to Welling and get a result.
We've got a wafer-thin squad, and I'm thinking maybe I'm going to be busy on Monday and Tuesday.
Well, I think it would be nice. It would be nice to bring in a couple of players before Tuesday's game, because we are struggling. You know, when I'm mentioned on the bench, we're struggling. So yeah, we need to. We do need to hopefully sign a few. Darren and I worked pretty hard last week to try and bring a player in. A couple of players in on loan from league clubs, but unfortunately we weren't successful. So we'll sort of reopen those talks and see what we can do ahead of Tuesday and then Saturday.
At the other end of the spectrum, so to speak, you've got a youth side and one or two players there who look quite useful. Possibility maybe you sit them on the bench at least? Definitely,
yeah. There's definite opportunities for the youth team lads. We've had a couple of them in training this last week, and yeah, they did well. They did fine. So it may be that this is a great thing about football. You know, people pick up injury suspensions, but what it does provide is an opportunity for someone else. And if someone takes that opportunity, then that's great. And so yeah, we'll probably look to get some of the youth team lads involved. Yeah.
And having said all that, the game is still there on Tuesday against a good side. How do you think we're likely to fare?
Well, listen, we go into every game confident. I think that on our day we can beat anyone in this league. And if we're on our game, I'm very, very confident that we'll go there and get a result.
Good. We'll be there with you. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thanks, Alec. Cheers.